All right, welcome to joining me for some putting practice. Get this set up over here. All right, welcome to the live. We're doing some putting practice again. Of course, we're doing our monthly comment question contest. Tonight's topic is going to be Karens. Hopefully, we don't get kicked off of YouTube. Just some funny Karen stories people can come up with. Be kind of fun. I'll go ahead and start with some 4-footers here. On a journey to get better at putting, and of course grow the YouTube channel. Sorry, Ray. What's up, Stud Muffin? How was your day? Up to day two at Gold's Gym. Nice. What were you doing? Lifting, running, pooping? I saw a funny picture of one of those memes. Guy's all sweaty, taking a picture at the bathroom. He's like, 2 hours at the gym. Just want to poop. Hey Larry, how are you? 15 minutes cardio and work chest, abs, and legs. And can't skip leg days. Get that big beefy chest. Were you sore from the first day? Or are you kind of getting over it? actual workout day or like a trainer? That's cool. She's gonna see you at your worst. So it's probably a good way to start a little thing going on. Going to 5 feet here. She's gonna see you in the heat of the moment. Should be fun. She like a fitness chick? Can you put your mic up? I can barely hear you. See if I can adjust it. Hello, hello. Just make sure I'm all plugged in. That make a difference? Hello. Testing. Testies. Give it a second. I'll just not be talking loud enough. Kitty. Yeah, he's hiding behind the whiteboard here. So did it get any better? Kind of a harsh bump right there. Make sure the mic's plugged in all the way. For some reason, this thing falls out of its socket. I've always had problems with the iPhone charging port, even though it's the new one, the little mini. Still doesn't hold anything tight enough. Okay, so that means the mic's probably not working. Let me try a different mic. It's showing connected. Can you hear me through this one? Hello. Let me unplug the mic and then plug it back in. Technical difficulties. So this little thing likes to slide out of its little socket here. Is that any better? It's picking up.
Hey.
Ray. Good gracious, what in the wide world? What's up, dude? What's up, buddy? Well, that kind of sucks. Any better? Sound improve at all, or can you guys barely hear me? Check, check. I'm just showing sound. Super weird. Alright, let's go to 6 feet. Ray. Really? Everyday Ray is back in action, and the fan bases on the internet is going crazy. Yep. Hopefully that's the case. Ray, come on. Let me get some buzz in, buddy. Yeah. That was a good rejection. Get out of here. I don't know if anybody can hear me or not. Having some mic issues tonight. If you can hear me, please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. You can hear me good now? Did switching mics help? Everyday Ray is taking all your journey and Bon Jovi ballad. Yeah. Anybody have any good Karen stories for the past 4th of July weekend? That's when they really come out of hiding. Great. Move it, buddy. Make Jay send you a cat paddle. Hot Wheels track isn't holding up. You know what? I lost David. I lost the. We moved a lot in the last few years. I lost the stinking ball return pieces of wood, so I'm using my son's Hot Wheel tracks. I have plenty of those, so I can lose those as much as I want. Looks a little ridiculous, but kind of like my cat's forehead. Solid silicone. Yeah, it works. Doesn't spit it back out onto the mat, but I kind of like that it doesn't, because most of the time they would spit back out and then get in the way. So, alright, go into 7 feet here. I had my first round after all this putting practice Sunday. I played horrible, but the putting was really good. The pace of the putting was really good. And the greens were fast, fast, fast. I didn't leave any putt short at all. Your pass live, it sounds louder and more compressed. Huh. I wonder what's going on. I'll have to mess with the mics tomorrow. Weird how you can read something that's misspelled so horribly, Josh. But I still knew exactly what the word was without even noticing it was misspelled. That was an assist. It's a spider. It's the old one without the line on it. I don't know if you can see it, but I think it was the year before they actually started putting the line on it. I've tried a few different putters since I bought this one, and I just keep going back to this one. Just these mallets are so forgiving. I can have like a horrible stroke and it still comes off pretty decent. Okay, these are the 8-footers. I'm gonna start counting the streaks at this point. I'm not gonna have to count very much, but like that. Kitty with the assist. What's up, Thomas? How are you? So this one I'm going to have to put out a little bit to the left. So kicking a little right to the face. Ooh, I thought I was going to go under him. Anybody just joined, thanks for joining. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to do this twice a week. I don't know if the board makes all that clear, but best comment or question, the username gets put up there, then it gets put into a hat, and at the end of the month, all the names go into the hat and get drawn out, and you'll win that monthly prize, which this month is going to be that box of Bridgestone E6 socks. You have to be in the States, of course, and a subscriber. And then hopefully we can work our way up to getting some good prizes. Maybe some drivers and golf bags. It'd be kind of cool to be giving nice stuff away. Yeah, I gotta putt further left. A little more pace. Everyday raise, homemade master screen jacket, sweater, vest needs a fundraiser tracker so we can get his sweater. Vest going for these live shows. Well, maybe someday I'll just make it. I don't really want to ask for money. Would be adorable though for him to be running around in a green jacket. Maybe in the winter when it gets freezing cold. Red. What's your handicap? My handicap is a 10.1. Sunday I played like a 20. I really struggled. It might be because it was a scramble, so I was just not really that focused. But man, it was rough. But that's golf. Sometimes you just have those days where it looks like you've never played golf before. Did putt well though. It's probably just because of this. I did 4 hours of putting practice last week, which is a lot more than I normally do. And one thing I really did notice is that the pace of my putts was really good. I left nothing short. I didn't blast anything past the hole. It all ended up a foot or two past the hole if I missed. Do you have a handicap, Tom? Whoa, that was way left. One more gets us 5. Not very good in streaks tonight so far. Best streak I've had so far is 116. That was the last live I did. Okay, so let's write this down so we don't forget it. Current streak is 5. kind of pathetic. Like a 20. That's not bad. How long have you been playing for? My favorite course so far out here in Oregon, probably Bandon Dunes. Played it a couple times now, and it's just kind of epic. We're on the ocean, just beautiful. But all the courses out here are beautiful. Yep. So, what's the best way? Maybe I shouldn't write down every 5 putts I make because it's kind of stupid. 0. I'm gonna be at Bandon next week. Come 1v1. Jordan, what day? And which course? Sunday through Thursday, coming out from Arizona. We've been waiting on the reservation for 2 years. Wow. Yeah, that's so. You must have a foursome then. I know it's pretty hard to get in when you got 4 people playing. I've gone just for little, like, signed up for. Obviously, I'm not in Arizona, but run out there and on a day trip just right after work and play 18 and come back home. It's like, I mean, it's almost a 4-hour drive, but it's worth it. That's an expensive little trip too. 4 days. You gonna try to play all the courses? Pulled that one off. So I think this is going on 10. Ooh. Yeah, Sunday through Thursday. That's gonna be a fun trip. You're gonna love it. I don't know if you've been there before, but it's awesome. Just the practice facility alone. I mean, just. There's a nice driving range, there's a huge putting course, and there's also, like, I think they call it the punch bowl or something. It's another putting course, but it's just like crazy. It's just a putting course, 18-hole putting course, but they're absolutely insane holes. A lot of fun. You can spend all day just on the practice facility alone. Get locked in here. Is that 15? Playing all of them besides the executive courses. I'm a 5 handicap and can't wait to see how bad I play. Thanks. 5 handicap, yeah, you're pretty good. I played Pacific and Bandon. Pacific, there's some holes in there. I mean, it's so weather dependent. It can get so windy out there where you're hitting the driver like 150 yards. So if you have perfect weather, I don't feel like the courses are that hard. At least the ones I've played. Trails is supposed to be like an epic course. I haven't played that one yet. But at 5, you should be able to get around that course pretty. I mean, it's really made for everybody. Oh, damn. I think I was at 18. Alright, JR. Have a good night. PUBG tomorrow. Anybody got any good Karen stories? Figure with the fireworks and stuff. How was everybody's 4th? Arizona, a 5 is different though. We have no wind, no rough. It's a pretty simple golf. Every time I watch a video though with Arizona courses, there's no rough, but when you're off the fairway, you're like in waste area, right? You're like kind of in the rocks. I feel like that's pretty hard to play out of. I almost feel like I would bring a different club just for hitting out of the rocks. Oh, that's short. I don't remember how bad the rough is. I bet you Bandon Trails has a lot of rough, but the beach courses, I don't remember there being a whole lot of rough. It's pretty, Pacific was pretty wide open. You can kind of spray it everywhere. It's been a minute since I played there. It's probably been 2 years. The Desert Club, yep, that's what I figured. So Arizona right now, you probably have to golf like at 5 in the morning. Can't imagine playing when it's like 120 degrees outside. Did it make all those last putts? Call it 5. think I'm feeling the streak tonight. I think I'm gonna get there. It's 10. Welcome to the stream. If you guys are just joining, hit that like button and subscribe button if you would. We do have a monthly giveaway. This month is that box of Bridgestones right there. Trying to work our way up to bigger and better prizes as we get more people on the channel. What you do is be a subscriber, leave a comment or a question, and I pick the best one of the night. It goes into a hat and it gets drawn at the end of the month. And we send it to that person as long as they're in the US or somewhere where it's not ridiculous to ship to. That was almost too hard. Bucket has lots of water. Still young enough to brave the heat because the rates are so cheap in summer. What is there around the golf out there? Obviously it depends on which course, but right here, the cheapest course we have out here right now is like 60 bucks, 55 I think. But everything else on the weekends is pretty much, we paid 120 on Sunday. That's without a cart. 121 actually, kind of strange number. You pretty much only see the courses out there that they play like on, that you'll see like John Rahm playing with like Pablo Sports and all the big channels. Those courses look fun. It doesn't look like you can mess up. That's not too bad. 35 in KC. Is that a pretty nice course or just kind of like a regular price? Armenians in the winter are, yeah. Well, Arizona in the summer is the best. Or sorry, in the winter is the best. Summertime you can play the best. Yeah, that's awesome. Nothing crazy about it, but good conditions, yeah. Hot Wheels track is acting up tonight. Let's go ahead and switch to the small hole. About 40 minutes into this. Let's go to 4 foot on the small hole. The small hole takes a minute to get used to. Jeez, I thought that was in for sure. Alright, guys. Got 10 subscribers tonight. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Trying to build this up as we get bigger. I want to start giving away bigger and better stuff. Maybe one day we'll see drivers out here, golf bags. And if there's a lot of people that aren't golfers in here, maybe we could start doing like a secondary prize for people that don't golf. But the whole goal of the channel is to be a golf channel. So I like to give away golf related stuff. That's gonna be tough. Knock that one in. Ooh. What's the cat's name? Can you show it, camera? Yeah, his name is Ray. He's pretty goofy looking right now because he got attacked by his brother. And we had to shave his little head. Got a little bald spot on his head. Hopefully that hair grows back. Doesn't like me touching it. He's a pretty good cat though. Yeah, he's a good cat. We got a dog around here somewhere, but she's being shy. That one was down the line. I'm gonna start getting rejections from Ray right here. I don't think that was going anyway. Alright, buddy. Oh, that was bad. Lip out. That was never going in. It's so nice when it just follows that line all the way down. Baseball is cool, sit high. Hey, baseball is cool. How's your night going? Best so far is going to go to Jordan M. Is it A? Yeah. Asking some good questions. Good conversation. Hit that like button if you're in here. Appreciate it very much. Lets YouTube know that you guys are enjoying the stream. The stream. If I was screaming, you'd probably like that better. Like once I get locked in, I can start making these, but when I walk away and come back to it, it takes a few to get it in there. I'll do it right. Never going. You just don't want to go in. You really just got to be nice and smooth for this small hole, because the speed has to be right on the money. Whenever I rush, it's messy. I played a little bit back when I was a teenager, but it was kind of on off, like once or twice a year. And then about 2018, I started playing seriously. Yeah, I've pretty much been playing ever since 2018. So, what was that? When I first got my handicap, I think I was a 20. I think I was a 24. Then I got down to like 15 pretty quickly, and then it stayed at 15 for a few years. I'd have a good round every once in a while, and then just like disaster. I mean, still do that now, but the disasters are a lot lower score. Ollie, oh, hey, how you doing? Missing a ball. How long did it take you to get to 5, Jordan? Oh, I thought that was in. so bad. Thanks for joining. If you just came in here, hit that like button. That'd be awesome. Leave some questions and comments. Subscribe. Check out the channel too once the stream is over. Got a bunch of videos up there. We've got a lot more content coming up soon. Just gotta let the summer season kind of slow down a little bit, because I like to play tournament golf. And then right now the courses are so busy, it's hard to film. But days are getting longer. Our days are pretty long, actually, you could say that. And then we'll start filming probably late in the afternoons. I got 4 videos in the works right now. Jordan, I played in high school, but only started playing seriously 7 years ago. I got down to a 1.5 wow for 7 years. But the amount of practice it takes to stay in there is, yeah. I practice twice a week. I went to the range today, and then I did about an hour of chipping. And I can barely maintain a 10 handicap. I can't imagine at a 1. I don't know if I'll ever get to like a 5. I'm only getting older too, so it just gets harder as you get older. The handicap system too, I feel like nowadays is pretty forgiving. Sometimes I don't understand, like I'll have a round that's not that great, and it'll go down. I'm like, what the heck? At least 3 hours a week, 80% being short game. Yeah, that's, I would like to say that with most of my practice is short game, but when I have a tough round, I'll like go to the range and I'll just beat balls because I'm like frustrated and trying to figure stuff out. But today I did get a nice short game practice in, but that's where it really counts, right? Yeah, when I first got into golf, like seriously, I was like, oh, I'm gonna be pro. I'm gonna make it to the senior tour once, you know, like once I'm like 50. And then a couple of years went by, and I'm like, okay, that is freaking impossible. These guys are way better than you think they are. But yeah, I was one of those guys that's like, oh, I can do it. I'll be scratching no time. I was a 15 handicap for like 3 to 4 years. Only recently in the last couple of years it's come down. And it's mainly because I've slowed everything down, really. Stopped trying to hit the ball so far. Just kind of playing the shots I know how to play. That's made all the difference. You're 100% correct. I started three-quarter swing and everything a couple years back. It led to a lot more pars. 90% of the mistakes now are bad on course. Yep, that's pretty much it. Yeah, when I stopped letting the ego control my game, it's gotten a lot better. I used to it just was impossible for me to take my medicine. Say if I made a big mistake, I would always compound it with another mistake because I'm trying to like fix that mistake. I'm trying to overpower something or get around something that there's just no way I have the skill to do. I'm pretty dialed with the small hole right now. Didn't really get in a good streak tonight. Gone on about an hour now. I think I'm going to call it a night. I really appreciate you guys for joining in and watching. Jordan, thank you for the awesome conversation. And you're going to be tonight's winner, so you'll get put in the hat. I know it's just 5 handicap. You probably won't want to touch those balls, but if you win, you win. Or you can give it to somebody else. But really appreciate you guys showing up, hitting that like button. Check out the channel. Got some videos up there, got more coming. And hope everybody has a great night and a great week. We'll be back on Thursday night.